crafting enthusiast, and today I am filming another beaded cross stitch. And the cross stitch that I'm working on, this is probably going to be way too close, but it's this butterfly. And so I'm working right here. I did my very first row, and then I'm going to move up a row, and I was attempting to pre-string my beads. So the first four right here are purple. So this is a product review and from VIP Cross Stitch, and so I was going to attempt to film a different way of beading. So it's hopefully I can figure it out. I have glasses on, and maybe I shouldn't have my glasses on, because that seems to be making it worse or harder to see. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I attempted, like I was saying, I attempted to pre-string my beads, but I think I made a mistake in my counting. My calculations are stringing them wrong. I lost track somewhere. So I'm going to go until I know where I made the mistake, and then I'll fix what I made a mistake on at that point. But I kind of know my colors here. And then my thread is getting shorter, so I need to do a pen stitch. I'll do a pen stitch and finish this thread, and then do a pen stitch and restart a thread. So this one right here is supposed to be number 14, and that's a blue, so I know that's right. So I'll grab that one. And then the next one is a green, and that is right. So then I'll grab that one. Yeah, somewhere along the line, I don't know. I'm deliriously tired right now, so that could be part of the problem, is I'm really tired. So I'll just get as far as I can, and then so right here is supposed to be a black. This design, this stitch right here, this what do you call it, symbol, is actually 310. So I'm not in frame. Okay, I might have to back it out just a little. There. So there's that one, and I know that one's right. And the next 7, I'm going to pull it back just a little. The next 7 are this blue, this pattern. Let's see. I'm going to finish it off here. This thread is getting really short, and this type of thread comes unbeaded really, unthreaded really easy. So it's just better to try to finish it off here. I kind of wish I had a thimble on, because it's hard to break through the threads here. Okay. And then, see, I came up in the middle, so I'll go back down here, and then go back up in the middle. It's so hard to break this thread. The threads kind of get, when they're made, they're kind of made tight together. And I don't have a thimble on to push it through. There we go. Okay. And then I'll go back down like that. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I hope you can. But I kind of want to stay right underneath of that bead. There. It's so quiet in my house right now. It's like the perfect time to do ASMR. If I knew how to do it. I don't know how to do ASMR. So I'm going to thread my needle here. I might be a little too close if my hands don't they're very blurry right now on my camera. My eyes might be blurry, I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. I'll do my pin stitch real quick. So that's down in the center. And of course it's going to be difficult because it didn't break through the threads. So I'll go down through the center and I'll leave a little bit of a tail. Come up through the center at the top. Go back down to the center. Come back up at the bottom of that square. Go back down through the center. And then I can start again right there. And I'll trim that off after I get a few on there. Now I know this color right here, I need 7 blues and I have them right here. I should actually tighten my fabric back up. Okay. There. I'm just tightening my fabric just a little bit. Okay. It's not good enough. I'll go through and do it. Tighten it back up. There. But I want this angled down like that. Okay. I think I got it. Come back up, and I need 7 of these blues. So, and I know I have these colors right on here. So the only problem with the pre-threading is if you make a mistake, you have to keep track of the colors and the symbols and all of that, and yeah, that didn't work out too good. So I tried though. I suppose if I wasn't so tired, it probably would work out better. Today is Wednesday, and it is, I believe, the 23rd. Wednesday, April 23rd. I believe. Yeah. You know, when you're this tired, you lose track. You lose track of the time of day and all of that. So, yeah. Okay. So we'll finish doing... Oh, I didn't put one on there. I'll just go back up and... Okay, there. Grab this. My phone is giving me notifications. I don't know what for. I've been concentrating on this for like an hour now, and it's very frustrating. I think I narrowed it down to where I made the mistakes, where I was pre-threading the beads. But, yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this when I'm this tired. So these blues are so close. I can tell a difference, but they're so close in color. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I tried like a few times to take a nap or go back to sleep, and I just can't. I just can't. I guess I'm not quite there yet where I'm so tired that I can't stay awake, you know? I just am so tired. Hopefully I can get some sleep. Okay, so this one is a different shade of blue, and I have that right here. I know this is right. And then this one is right. Just gotta come up in the right spot here. Okay. I hope you guys can see without it being too blurry. Okay. Should be 2 of these. And there is I'm gonna pull the beads back, the string back just a little so it's easier to get it off there. And then, goodness sakes, stinking TikTok. Just going nuts on my phone. Made the mistake of learning about the TikTok shop. And yeah, so there's that. One more blue. And right here is where I see that I made a mistake in the beading process, because this next one is supposed to be black. So I will grab the black real quick and get the right one on there. And then it should be another blue. I gotta grab the black real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna, I have one on here. That's good. Okay, and then the next one should be blue. And that one is number 14. 17. Number 17. So I'll grab number 17 real quick. See, these little sticky pads come in handy. I mean, they don't just, don't have to just use them for diamond painting. I don't have enough of them though. I'm pretty sure I ordered more, and so they're probably in one of my team walls that I haven't done yet. But this one right here is supposed to be green, this plus sign. And I know I threaded that right. So green. And the next one is blue. And I know I did that one right. I'm just having to double check my work is all. I shouldn't be doing something that that needs concentration when I'm so tired. So this one right here, this yellow with the red diagonal line, I believe this one is number 2, and that is purple. So that's, I'm going to double check my work though. I gotta double check. I took a picture of the legend. Yep, that's a purple, so that's right. And then the next one is 310, I believe that's black. And that one's number 4. Yep. And there should be 2 of those. Boy, I don't know. Maybe I should have written the numbers down, because they're all associated with a number on the legend. Maybe I should have written the numbers down and then and that way I could check my work. But yeah, I was sitting here for like an hour pre-threading this string and then to find out I made a mistake, I'm like, oh man. I got so frustrated. So I figured I'll just start filming and go, and then where I find my mistakes, you know, the colors should match. So where I find my mistakes, that's where I'll make my corrections. There. I was off by 4 beads. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. When you get so tired that you don't even care if you eat, that's like really tired. So there should be 3 number 15s, and that's right, these 3 gold ones are copper. They're kind of like a coppery gold. Should be 3 of those. Okay, let's see. Which, you know, I guess, yeah, it's making it go faster. I think that's really cool. Just if I would have done it right the first time. So I really should go to town, and I need to get some stuff in the mail and check my P.O. box, but I haven't done that. There. Am I still on? I am. Okay. It's really blurry. Why is this so blurry? I'm gonna tilt my camera up a little. Maybe if I just zoom out. I don't know. I hope you guys can really like see what I'm doing, because it's very interesting to kind of watch the picture start to come through just with the color of the beads. And I mean, right now it's really hard to see it, but you will start to see the picture form. I mean, I'm only on the 2nd row, so. But if I could like figure out a system how to pre-thread the string, I just think that's genius. It's not my idea. It's a genius idea. I got it from Lovecraft Forever, because she does beaded cross stitch, and I love watching her do beaded cross stitch. So she pre-threads hers, and she apparently does a better job than me. I mean, I'm trying to have a sense of humor about it, but it's very frustrating. Get over here, you. Okay. Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm not even hungry. And I should be hungry, and I'm not. I don't like to eat unless I feel hungry, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't even tell you how tired I am. It's really tired. I'm really tired. So I know this purple dot right here is number 15, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. So we'll see if I got that number right. Okay. Can't even do this right. Goodness. I will just rethread it real quick. Okay, I gotta come back up right here. Now I can grab that copper one. Sorry if I'm out of frame. I set it down. Okay. There. So there should be 10 of these. So I guess I should maybe, let's see, tomorrow is Ramie's live. I'm gonna do a live on Friday. Friday is going to be, I have to think about it now. I have to look at my calendar and my hands are kind of busy trying to find the right spot where I'm at. I do need a thimble on, I think. Right there. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. So across the whole row is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 108 stitches are beads. So one whole row is 108 stitches. That's kind of nice to know. So yeah, and I mean, some people want to learn how to do beaded cross stitch, so I'm just kind of like, learning myself. So that's, but what I've learned, I learned from Lovecraft Forever. She does like a lot of product reviews and stuff. And yeah, I've learned a lot from her. So when I started doing beaded, I was actually really intimidated by beaded cross stitch. And then I saw her doing it and I'm like, oh, well that's not, I mean, I may as well just start. And then if I don't like it, then I don't like it and I don't have to do it, right? But then when I started, I was like, oh, I like it. And her pointers, her little tips and tricks are really, really helpful. Okay. 2 more, and I did that right. I got that count right. So that's good. I should get out my other beaded cross stitch and do a little bit on it too, because it's a product review too. Yeah. So I'm going to try to film a lot today. Even though I'm tired, I'm like, well, I can't sleep, so I gotta figure out dinner too. Like, what am I gonna make for dinner? I don't know. I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans last night. And I was not even hungry last night for dinner. I had eaten a big lunch yesterday and I got such bad indigestion that I couldn't eat dinner. It's so frustrating. Okay, I gotta be right here. So I'm just working across the row. So there should be 4 black ones here, and there is. So yeah, Friday I'm going to do a live. I think I forgot to say what day that is. But today's the 23rd, so let's see, Thursday the 24th, Friday is the 25th, and 1 p.m. Central Time Zone in the United States. And yeah, I mean, people that want to watch, it's on the other side of the globe. It makes me feel bad because yeah, it kind of like is a bad time for them. But some people are night owls, so it works for them. Okay. I'm just using, when I pre-threaded this, I'm using yellow, just some thread for my sewing machine. I'm just using this, and I did it I did 4 strands. That way, you know, it's easier to see. So this next one should be blue, and it is. This symbol right here is number 17, and 17 is a blue. And the next one is 310, should be black. So it rained for like 2 days straight here, and we don't usually get that much rain, but it's already getting green out already, and it's so yeah, if I could just make sure that I'm not completely exhausted and I can focus, then I think I can get the pre-beading done right, and then make sure that I, you know, I just need to make sure I'm not tired when I do it. So far, I've only found that one mistake, but the human element is real. We make mistakes, right? So, but I am, as I'm going and looking at the symbols, I am memorizing them. So I know this green plus sign, or this red plus sign right here is green, is a green bead, so I know that this is right, because I know that's the color that it's supposed to be. And then the next is the purple dot again, so I know that is actually number 15, so it's like this copper color. I should have wrote the symbols, or somehow put the symbols on the containers when I kit this up, because I did kit this up in Elizabeth Ward knockoff. I just put the beads in these. It's my Elizabeth Ward knockoff, and that way it's kind of, you know, kit up and easy to grab. Yeah, and then I know what the other, like the 310 symbol is. But I hope I'm not too boring and you guys actually like this. But, you know, I do want to work on I don't just get my product reviews just to have them. I actually want to do them. I don't just want to just unbox them. So, yeah, if you're with me this far in, I just want you to know that. I want you to know that I get these product reviews and I do want to do them. So it's just, yeah. You got to keep track of them. I do. I write them down in a book. I keep my discount codes in a book. I do not have a discount code for VIP cross stitch as of yet. You might give me one. I don't know. So this symbol right here is 310. This it's green with a blue diagonal line through it. And I know that one's 310, and the next two that are on here are black, so I know that's right. I didn't actually get this whole row pre-beaded. When I noticed my count was off, I actually took the last few off and then put them back in their color, matched them back to their colors, and I'll just, once I get to that point, I'll get them. But you might notice me rambling because I'm tired. But I'm not tired enough, but evidently to sleep. So, yeah. So then this is what I decided to do. And it's very relaxing and fun when you're not trying to sort through the beads. I have to laugh at myself. Because I was like trying to be so smart and do what she did, and I made a mistake. I'm sure she's made a mistake too. Okay, so this next one is purple. I believe it's purple and green. That's number 14, and yes, that's right. That's a blue. Okay. I'm going to move my camera just a little bit so you can not go out of frame. Catch myself going out of frame on accident and then I feel bad. So hopefully, you know, you're listening and not watching. I wish I had a really good story to tell you. I should write stories or do something, you know. Just do something to entertain. I wish there was a way I could read while I'm doing this or tell you a really cool story, but I'm finding that I need to concentrate. Oh my gosh. Apparently they don't know that I'm filming. I've been actually trying to come up in the top right and go down in the bottom left. And yeah, I just cut myself doing the opposite, but it's always going the same direction, so that all the beads will lay in the same direction. So I know this one is right. Oh my gosh, it's getting stuck in there. Get out of there. Okay. So this yellow one with the red line through it, this one is... I did take a picture of the legend. I think I already said that. But that one is number 2, which is a purple. And I'm constantly having to remind myself that. And that's right. And then the next one is a yellow. And the yellow is number 25. And that's this really pretty pink. I know that's right. So I noticed that my subscribers really jumped. I'm up to 1,200 again already. I'm so excited. So excited. I look and I'm like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Thank you for subscribing, you guys. Thank you for watching. You know, hitting the like button. You guys are like, whatever you're doing is pushing my videos out in the algorithm, and I am so thankful. So thankful for you. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till I hit 2,000 and I can do another giveaway. I think it was so cool, you know, doing the wheel spin and stuff. I just thought, I loved it. I thought it was so cool. Okay, I gotta pick this pink one back up again. Okay. My needle came unthreaded there for a second. Okay. But yeah, you guys are awesome. I made a few shorts. Those shorts that I made were from my longer videos, and I just took little clips. I have other little clips that I want to turn into shorts So I might just take those little farm videos and cut them up into shorts. Everybody seems to like the shorts, and I think that's cool because you have time to watch a short, you know. Especially if you're like on your way to work or something, you just don't have. Not everybody has a lot of time. I know this one's right, number 15, this purple dot. So slowly I'm memorizing them, slowly, but yeah, there's 30 colors, so okay, so this blue square, I might have to move my camera over once here, is number 12, and number 12 is a really pretty copper, so that's right. And then the next one, or there's 4, so there should be 4 pretty pinks here. Yeah. If you hear stuff going on in the background, it's because we homeschool and the kids are doing their chores and doing their schoolwork and visiting, making lunch, doing little, you know, the things they normally do. So we've been homeschooling for 11 years, so I'm not a newbie at it. And I've used probably 5 different curriculums in all that time. And so far, my favorite is MIA Academy, MIA Academy. It is all online. Some of it is you can print off. You can print off the work. But some of it, I'm going to change the angle of the camera here. There. Hopefully that's good. Okay. So that's been my favorite so far. I started with Abeka, and I loved Abeka, but it's okay if you have one student doing Abeka. But if you have 3 students doing Abeka, no, it's just too much. It's way too much. It's like I couldn't keep up and then have my, you know, because we all have our down days or bad days, and you don't have time for that with Abeka. No way. So I did Abeka actually for 5 years. And then we tried ACE, which I liked. I mean, they worked out of their little books, and it was actually cost effective. And let's see, I'm finding my next color, making sure it's right. Yep, it is that copper color. So we did that. ACE went 1 year, and then another year we went back to Abeka, and then I did VJU Press, and that was, wow, blow your mind hard, like blow your mind hard. So yeah, we didn't stick with that. It was just, I mean, it was like insanely hard for the kids and for me. And I'm still paying on it. It was extremely expensive, just like Abeka. So we decided we didn't even complete the year of VJU Press. I started them on MIA Academy. So that's 4 different curriculums. 3. But one of them was because the math was so stinking hard. This symbol right here, this yellow square with the red dot in the middle, is number 22, and I'm just making sure that's the right color, and it is. So is that 3 different curriculums? I don't know. I did Abeka twice. We went kind of in and out, and I did ACE 1 year, and that's actually my son, youngest. He would not learn how to read. He refused. He was like not having it, and so I actually chose to change the curriculum up a bit. And when I did that, he decided that, oh, this is cool. I like it. So then he wanted to learn how to read. And so he learned how to read with ACE. And then after he figured it out, the reading, he's a speed reader now. He hates to read, but he's really good at it. I don't know how do you get a child to like reading. I think you have to really find a good series that suits them. And an interest, something they're interested in. And he's really not. Right now he's a gamer, so, but I think he would really, if he found a really good book, I think I could get him to really like reading. Sometimes I get a little bit older and they like reading more. My daughter, my 14-year-old daughter, she reads and reads and she writes and she journals and she it's a talent. So when you're in a Becca, it almost gets irritating. I mean, you have to dissect sentences and understand the meaning, the root meaning, it's insane what they have you do. So, that was intense. And yeah, that's right. So, yeah, we've done this homeschooling thing for a long time now. I bet you my 16-year-old could graduate. He could go to get his GED right now. He's so smart. You put numbers in front of some of these kids, the numbers, us girls, sometimes we struggle with math. And we're better with language arts and things like that. And that's where my daughter's strength is, but math is not her strength. 30, yeah, that's right. So this is where I'm at the end of my line of where I had it pre-beaded. So at this point, and plus this thread is getting a little bit shorter. So I think I might try to do a pin stitch here. And this is so difficult when you don't have, these threads are so hard to break through. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna try to finish this thread off here. My eyes are blurry, so I can't even see the camera. Just gonna try to focus here. I gotta go back up to the center. There it is. Okay. And it came unthreaded. See, when it gets this kind of thread, it's so slippery. When it gets this short, it's hard to keep threaded. Okay, back down there. And then I'll come back up and feed it underneath. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a big deal. Try to go underneath a few. Okay. And then I'll come back underneath a few. Grab it. And then, yeah, go back down. I'll trim it off later. I'm just going to go back down through the center here. I was hoping that I had threaded enough thread on my needle, but I'll make it longer next time. I'm just gonna go back down and I'll trim that off later. So okay, this pre-threading thing will work. I just have to not be so tired, or be able to concentrate and all that good stuff. I need to trim off this beginning thread here and over here. Okay, there. So yeah, I mean, the colors are starting to come along. So I've only got a few more here. It looks like about 15 on this end to finish this row. So there's 108 in a row. So I just need to make sure that I'm paying attention to when I thread, or when I go to pre-thread. So what I'm going to do is finish this off, and then I'll pre-thread the next, but I'll start from left and go to right. And then when I get to this end, so I'm zigzagging back and forth as I go. And so this next row, I'll get to this end, and then I'll start pre-threading from this side and move my way that way. Honestly, it kind of makes more sense to maybe start at the top, but I didn't. I started at the bottom, so I mean, but the beads aren't like really tight on there, and they're fitting so beautifully up next to each other, so it's gonna be so pretty. So I'll show you the picture here. I'm right here. So that's really cool. So this pink, this little bit of pink right here, that right there. If I can get it to right there, is this right here. So, okay, my dog is freaking out, so I gotta go pay attention to her. So thank you if you stuck around this long. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and your subscribes and your likes and your shares. You guys mean the world to me, and I thank you so much for all of your support. And yeah, I will keep working on this, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.